Battle of Brisbane 2, well and truly underway. We are into the third round of Pool B, final round of the day, JB. One Up versus Dink. This is the one we've been waiting for from Pool B. Both have won their first two games, so this is the one to decide who gets seeded first in the semi-finals out of Pool B.
Yeah, both teams have been looking really good, getting some big scores, 16-2s. Both of them got 16-2 last game.
Yep.
And so we'll have to see who comes out on top of the groups.
Now, talk to us. What are we playing on today? What's our second map, our last map?
Cache.
Cache, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got Cache for the last match. And we've seen, I think it was Dust 2, and what was the last one we just watched?
Mirage.
That was it.
And we had Inferno and something else, Cache, earlier in the day as the maps. So we'll redraw the maps, of course, for the semi-finals this afternoon. There's a couple excluded, Cobble's out, Season's out, Train's out. So they're not even in the rotation, and I think Nuke was also excluded. Oh, that was only for groups. What happens in the finals? They're all in for the finals. Ah!
Ooh. I think, yeah, we did a Cobble Grand Final last time.
Oh,
that was the first time Cobble had beaten.
Wow. We're good, and we're going live. So please go and round everyone up, get them onto the stream. We had quite a lot of viewers for that last match, and we want to double or triple that, even quadruple it for this one.
It would be nice. These teams is going to be the best game of the day, probably. Apart from maybe the draw between Ball Crew and Hype earlier. That was a pretty good game. This one will be
now
close.
Jim Nassus, who is he aliasing up as?
It's Rockfoot, isn't it?
No,
I think it's Rockfoot.
Rockfoot. Okay. Didn't we have someone just leave the game?
Yes, we did. Bigfoot has left the game, unfortunately. We are going to see this start very soon as someone gets back in. So we got Gomez and Mr. Jack. Is that JKS? JKS and Gomez from Vox on the tables here for Dink. I wonder why they're so good. JKS is always going to be big.
So they got two Voxy players in the team.
Well, Gomez is the manager, I think.
Oh, okay.
So he's looking to play
today. He doesn't count as a Div 1 player.
No, not
but
quite.
I'm sure he's slotted in many bloody scrims.
But it's been a good, good. Both of these teams are quite good. So we'll see how these guys go. Hopefully they don't save any strats today, the old Vox boys.
They don't what?
Save any strats. That's the excuse of PDG.
Oh.
We won't see any of that. So.
That's a loser's excuse if you ever heard.
That was a lot of the fans. A lot of the fans were saying that one. PDG, they didn't do too well, so maybe they've looked a bit rough since then. But of course, the big shuffle. Yeah, the big OCE shuffle happened pretty recently. Still going on.
Always.
Every
season there's a
big
shuffle.
Not willing to stay in the same team and try and
work
work out
problems. The
problems.
same, but the chairs and the dance music is different.
Yeah, it gets a bit much. I wonder why the teams don't have consistency a lot of the time. We are getting ready. We are ready to go live in this final match of Group B here at Guff in the Valley. Defrag TV, Pacific ES. We are ready to go on this one.
We
One
would
up.
thank some dude for his pizzas, but they haven't turned up.
I think that's a bit later on.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I was still getting pizza, so shout out to Pez.
We've got One Up.
Isn't he paying for the pizzas?
Versus.
Yeah, he will be. He will be now. He's got free advertising.
One Up versus.
Oh, here's your favourite knife, dude. Going to take a kidney.
Yeah, we got the Karambit slaughter on this one.
Almost took a kidney.
It's actually a good start here for both teams. Actually, there's down to 2 apiece. Bigfoot left. So this is One Up looking a little bit rough on this one. It's going to be the 1v1 coming out. Bigfoot versus Lyndon McBride. And Dink does take it down.
Gherkin knife to the throat.
Good start there for them. And they are going to choose to probably stay. They have voted to stay. And so we're going to see a CT start here for them, which is as you would on Cache. They're readying up. We are ready to go into the first one. That was a really nice close knife round. Hopefully we see that for the rest of the game. Nice and close. One Up versus Dink. Both best teams of the group ready to go. Bigfoot looking to take anything he can when they get into this one. So we've got pistols across the board. A little bit of armors coming out. We've got armor for Exy and Deo on one of the teams. Actually, we should probably introduce
the teams.
One of the teams. This is the first time on stream. We've got Goomba, Bigfoot, Rockfoot, which was actually Jim Niso, who casted earlier today.
Yep.
We've also got Gomez, manager of Vox, and Mr. Jack, who I believe is JKS from Vox. So we've got a couple of big names in here. Ready
no
to go.
pressure now, but big plays expected.
Big plays expected. You expect these teams to go big, go hard in some of these plays. And Lyndon McBride actually starts this one off with the frag onto Goomba. So first frag of the match goes over to 1UP. But JKS has taken matters into his own hands with that USP. Bigfoot also taking down Wicked Sick. So a good defense so far. No one there for Mr. Jack Spray. But Exy finds 2 from up above. And JKS looking to find another. As he walks in, does, with spray down by him. Last man standing. Exy versing the 2. JKS struggling to get in. He can't find any picks. Does find the last. Can he find the last? He doesn't quite. And the bomb is going to explode, killing him as well.
And Lyndon gets another achievement.
So everyone dies in that one. So it's going to be a fresh start here. No previous entities coming through.
Oh, Jack was doing very well then. I thought he's actually going to take that round out.
Well, he got 3 frags, but not enough.
Yeah. But showed the class.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so it's 1-0 to 1UP here at the start of this map. This is the final map for Pool B. This will determine who is seeded first, and we'll play Bald Crew in the semi-final. Hype Gaming waiting to see who they will play as well. And it will be one of these 2 teams.
Yes, definitely. They both performed very well today, and they'll be taking out the groups, but this is a match of seeding.
Indeed. All right, so a cautious start of the play here. We've got 2 defending B, 2 defending A, and 1 in that middle warehouse, thingy, garage place. And
bit of a defense for A side.
It's a very what?
A bit of a defense coming through from this A side.
Yeah, I should hear you in my headphones, and I don't.
I don't hear me either.
Oh, you don't hear you either?
I don't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk to Mav about that one.
Yeah.
So we are seeing Philo.
So they're going to come through into A here. All right, Gomez pushing up here, doing beautiful. Drops the first player he comes across. Wicked Sick picking up another on the other side of the map. Gomez switches weapons, but it's no use to him. He goes down. And it is a 2-0. Oh, now I can hear Mav talking in my ears.
Yes, and we are going to see these boys starting off pretty well 1UP. Looking good so far. 2-0 on the board for them. And it is going to be an eco for the boys there.
I'm pretty sure we can too.
So we are going to get into this one very shortly. 1UP, going to get this first spray there. Philo finds 1. Wicked Sick also got another. So good start for this entry onto the A side here.
Dominant entry.
Wicked Sick also finds another, so he's playing very, very well. Rockfoot going to come in on this one. Jim Niso. Can he find anyone with his P2K?
It's all Jim Niso. Can he carry? No, he can't. He can't carry squat.
Wicked Sick actually got 4 that round. So unlucky as 1UP take that round. First full buy going to be on the table here for Dink. And this is going to be the first opportunity they've had to try and win a round back.
And they're going to try and Dink. Now, they've only got 1 defuse kit. Is that fairly normal?
Sometimes you might take a couple more, but
okay, yeah.
Definitely when you're a bit money hungry, as some of these boys are, they haven't been able to buy head armor either, so they're a little bit tight on money, but it is going to be a buy round. All
right, 3-0 is the score, as we said. You can see it on the screen. We don't have to tell you, but we love to do it anyway. Push out. Oh, nice shooting again. Goomba with a beautiful double before going down to Philo. Thins the team out a bit.
Ooh, good nade.
All right, we'll get over to Jim Nasso because I promised him we'd follow him around a bit. There we go. You've got a very pretty gun anyway.
That is a very nice looking M4. Gonna get a bit of spray on that.
Oh, he sprays and prays and he goes down. Doesn't quite get the kill. This is a great comeback. So it's a 1v1 now.
Ooh.
He's going for just a rapid defuse.
Surely not.
Is he going to get caught? Is he going to get caught? No, he does the job.
Does he have enough time? 3, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, just gets it. Just.
And he's the only son of a bitch with a defuse kit. So there you go. Skills by Bigfoot. Getting it done.
Good stuff. So good round there from
All right, we'll have one more full Jim Nasso round just for the fanboys and the ladies out there. Hope you got your plastic on your seat, girls. This is going to get exciting this round.
So we're going to see them coming up. Onto this one, we've got AWP on the table for Wicked 6. So it is a still better round in terms of the buys for 1UP, even though they lost that round. They still had a bit of money in the bank. Of course, it was a very expensive round, even though Dink won that one.
They did.
Have to see what they can do. There's still no frags on the board as of yet. Jim Niso with the mid control.
We want to follow Jim Niso, but he's like garden nowhere. Oh no, some players are coming towards him now.
He's looking to hold the mid as the rest of the players sort of meander in
and when
and out of A.
When no one's attacking mid, he holds mid like the best of them.
He's got that positioning on point, looking to get on top of Spools, but they might sort of try and swing this bomb through here, maybe get into vents or come through highway back onto the A site. They're still just taking their time, though. Looks like Wicked Sick got actually boosted on top there and didn't need, so has to back out of that one, gets shot at. Hopefully you realise that someone
boosted. And they know that spot. I mean, there were bullets coming through where Jim Nasso was sitting just there.
Oh, yeah. They are ready for that one. Philo's actually tagged pretty low, but it is going to be a push on this B side. Might have to switch away from Jim for a second.
Is there any defense at B? Yep.
Philo is ready and waiting. Might see Wicked Sick.
Jeez, he had a good game last game.
He was on fire. He had a good first game as well, actually. And they found a couple apiece here as they get into sight. And Exy got in there.
Bomb coming in to get planted. Bomb's going down.
They are getting ready, though. Couple up in heaven. They're looking to come through. Good grenade out from Deo as he finds Jim Niso on the push. So, unfortunate for him, not able to contribute to this round. Good terrorist round so far from 1UP, and it's only going to be JKS up alive at 3 HP. Goes down. Actually, JKS found him. We'll be able to get the defuse, actually. It's a close 1v1. I thought it was going to be all over, but just misses the shot there. Goes for the fake defuse. He has to get it anytime soon. JKS finds it. Does he have enough time to defuse this bomb? He does.
He wiggles it through. Shout out to Disco. Sandman's working, dude. He's actually here in the building, but he's kind of on the job.
Manager of Guff here.
Yeah, so I'm sure he'd love to be casting, but he's kind of running the joint.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see.
We'll drag him onto camera later for you, dude.
1UP, actually losing 2 rounds in a row now to old Dink. It's going to be a Tech 9 train on the board for 1UP as they rushed into this one. No armor, but you don't need it when you can spray like that as Gomez goes down to Wicked Sick. Look to see any of the other guys as they pull into sight. Rockfoot actually takes down Exy, so Jim Niso has his kill of the round there. Getting his 3rd kill so far. So good start from both teams.
There is no Vex playing today. It is a very good start by both teams. 3-2 is the score line. It's a 3. It's a 2-on-3 at the moment. 2-on-4.
Good sight take here from the CTs. Only Wicked Sick left alive, but he does go down.
On 2 health.
Jim Niso.
Jim Nasso. Jim Niso. Jim Nasso. What's his name?
I think it's Jim Niso.
Jim Niso.
Just call him Jim.
Jim.
But they do have...
Some call him Jim.
Jim?
Anyway,
3-all, yeah.
7th round about to get underway here. This is 1UP versus what is called counter-terrorists, but we know them to be otherwise known as Dink. And this is the 2 best teams, as we said, from Pool B, battling it out to see who's seeded 1 and 2 going through to the finals to take on Hype and the Ball crew later today. Opening round is a kill again by Wicked Sick. He's having a strong day all round. His first 2 games have been very good, and this one's shaping up just as well. Nate coming into past the truck. Plant has gone down. So the CTs are just waiting in their spawn?
Yeah, they're just going to save their weapons. They knew they were up against 5.
Yeah.
Not likely to take
But
it
they're
back
getting
as
hunted
2.
down. That's the interesting thing.
They are, but they're looking to get some exit frags. But the T side know they can sort of screw over the money here from CT if they lose that one.
That was a nice grenade, though. Took him out.
That was a great grenade.
Yeah, that nade hurt.
Yeah, well, it hit him right on the head and exploded.
Yeah.
That does so much more damage. And that is good stuff from CTs, because now they don't have any guns and they have to potentially just save and go for the eco on this one. All AKs on the board for 1-up.
Oh, I thought he was going to run with a knife. Well, we've got to watch that. But no, he switches out to his pistol.
No, they definitely wouldn't want to try that. P250s, 5.7, I think, for Bigfoot for this one. As they try and find anyone. Let's go with Wicked Sick. As he goes for a bit of mid-control there. But it is going to be a 4-man stack for T's onto this A side, B side, sorry. And actually square one's Bigfoot picked up 2. Still gone down, though.
Going on.
Good eco so far. They've taken down a couple of guns off the board. Wicked Sick finds another, Dad finds another.
Big shooting by 1-up. Big shooting.
And yeah, not a bad eco there for Dink, but not enough.
No, not enough. 5-3 is the scoreline in favour of 1-up here. This is the final map with the pool play for Pool B. We'll have a short break after that, and then we'll be into the semi-finals and finals. You're listening to JB and EJ coming to you live from the Guff Internet Cafe in Brisbane. Battle of Brisbane #2. Pacific ES and Deep Frag TV. Proud sponsors of all this action. Apparently Mav is loving it. So quiet movement to start the round. First kill has gone down. Mr. Jack, that's who you want to get first too. Strong play. Early, that helped.
Very good. There was a bit of a reverse boost coming up, and they got the early frag, but they did lose 2.
We've got a 4-on-3 in favour of 1-up here. They're 2 rounds up over Dink. Both teams are through to the semi, so it's basically looking for seeding at the moment. With these teams, the win or the loss isn't overly great.
Bigfoot's quite good with this 5-7, actually. He's got a couple of kills over 2 rounds. And see what they can do as they try and retake this this position. Will it be enough to take any of these down? Had a grenade out in his hands. We couldn't shoot at anyone. Gonna jump up on choice. Goes for the boost.
Right in the back
and it's a smart boost because this is going to be a bomb retake.
Yes,
and
beautiful
CT
work.
picked that one up 4-5 now. Getting back in at Dink.
Can you cook your grenades or does it throw and blow?
Oh, I think it's throw. You can change your distance on it, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, so 10th round of this first half getting underway here. 5-4 still in favour of 1-up over the boys from Dink. And we've had some fairly even killing across the board here. Bigfoot's on 11 and Wicked Sick standout all day. I was on 13 again.
Yep, definite MVP of this group so far.
Yep.
We'll see if he continues that for the rest of the match, of course. It's only 9 rounds in, 10th round now. But definitely looking outstanding in his play so far. Let's see what the rest of Dink can do, because they're not giving up on this one yet. 5-4, it's very even.
And a very cautious start to the round as well.
Definitely is. They've got to keep
It's not an aggressive defense and it's not an aggressive offense.
No, they definitely know what's on the line with in terms of seeding.
Yeah.
I mean, both of the teams in the other group are pretty hard to verse regardless, but they might have an idea of who they want to take down. So
Hype definitely went through stronger. So if you had a choice, you'd take Ball Crew today on their current
but
form.
Ball Crew did win last battle of Brisbane. So
they did.
As across the board, Jim Neezone is a good position here if he wants to get any frags, but they sort of just elude him. He does find one.
He picks one up. If he had kept his gun out there, he might have got 3.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And it's going to be a push here, but Gomez is waiting. They don't see any as they come in. He does lose his life, though. I think it's...
Yeah, he took one out.
One member left.
mush.
It is an eco. The bomb is quite the ways back. They are looking to find Gomez in a bit of a duel here, but JKS is sort of ready. He's going to put an incendiary down. Will he find him, though?
Almost gave himself away then. It's probably wise he pulled back.
Or Goomba. It's a double.
Goomba. I want to see him actually Goomba someone. That'd be good.
So that was actually a good push from the T's. They took them all down. Only one man left alive. Bigfoot. Let's see if he can retake the site against Wicked Sick and Dale.
He's played well. He's been very strong for their team, Bigfoot.
Yeah, definitely. He's on top.
And if you want someone to do it, you want it with the man with the kit.
Yeah, definitely has the positional advantage now. He's gotten all the way into sight without them knowing. Can he find it? He does.
There's
one
one.
First.
One to go.
Let's turn the X off. See if he can find the last guy. Doesn't know where he is, of course.
He's behind him.
He is definitely behind him, but the time is ticking down.
Oh, nice shooting. Wicked Sick. Who else? The two best players, one-on-one, Wicked Sick and Bigfoot to finish out the round, the 12th round. What a great round that was. Round of the day.
Definitely looking good.
All right, so we're into the 13th round. We've got two more in this half, and then we'll switch over and let these teams go at it again from the other side.
This is actually pretty good for one-up, considering they've got 6 rounds so far, and it's slightly CT-sided.
Yeah, no, it's a great performance.
Good stuff from them, but of course it was the big push there from Dink to get back into this one. So good stuff from both teams. They'll both be looking to try and close out the round with the last 2 or 3 rounds going towards them. But a good start here from the CTs to try and hold this one. Rockford, Jim Niso finds one. Only 3 terrorists left alive.
Make that 2.
Up. Make that 2 indeed. Lyndon McBride goes down to Gomez.
Oh, Gomez will be happy.
Here we go. We've got another one. JKS finding one, finding 2.
Double. And
this will be the defuse coming out. So that'll be 7-6 now. Dink is taking the lead yet again.
They're really winding up, aren't they?
Yeah, this is a good match.
Starting to get into a bit of groove.
This is a good match indeed so far. Bigfoot spending a lot, but it was worth it because they won.
Penultimate round of the first half coming up here. And the lead is back in with the Dink boys. Thanks to Mr. Jack closing out that round very well for his team with a nice double to finish it off.
Unfortunate eco here for one-up for the penultimate round. Of course, Exy has armor and a Tech 9. Everyone else is going for Tech 9. So they're going to go for this Tech 9 train again. See if they can get into a site with it. Actually, they've sort of split up a little bit. So it's not quite as a Tech 9 as they thought. But Goomba did find Philo already. So there's going to be the slight duel going down between where I lost
close
it.
to a knife kill.
But actually eliminate them all really easily. And no casualties there.
So if they end up with the 9-6 half as the CTs, they'd be happy with that.
Especially with the start they had.
Yeah, they pulled it back well.
I think they were 5-2 or 5-3, something like that. So good, not a bad performance from the CTs to get back into it after losing that early pistol. So it was really important that one-up won that first pistol because it really has proven that was the first 3 rounds that they won because of that. Has proved pretty handy now that they're going to go to the CT side next time. But good half here for Dink all the same.
Very cautious start to the round, JD. Very cautious.
Definitely. They are looking to put 3 onto the take of this B side. The bomb is still mid, but he is coming in now to this 4-man. They're going to swap it back out and send Wicked Sick back to the mid so he can probably 1v5 everyone, as he's been doing in a couple of these rounds. It still is a cautious push, though. No one, actually, Phil the only man dead at this stage. Not having the greatest game, but that doesn't matter because the rest of his team is coming in. They did lose one. Gomez finds another defense, but Linden takes down 2. So good stuff from him. It is a 2v3 for the Terrors, looking to find this final round of this half.
All right, bombs down at B.
Looking for the retake here. But a good start from Deo. Goomba's also found one. So only is one man left. JKS finds him through the smoke, and that'll be the defuse coming out. And that will mean that it's a 9-6 half to Dink.
Shout out to KickV as well, who's joined us and having a listen. Yeah, no, and KickV, these tournaments sell out or are subscribed to extremely quickly. Battle of Brisbane 2 was booked out in an hour, and the Battle of Sydney is an 8-team competition, and we have 12 teams already registered for that. So when you see Battle of Brisbane 3 announced for next month, make sure you register very early to get your team in.
Yeah, you got to get in quick, and especially because these teams will be on the ready. They want to come here yet again.
Yeah.
It's definitely good practice, good experience, and a good little prize if you can win it.
Doesn't matter how much you play online, nothing beats land practice. When you're sitting there in the environment, the pressure, people standing behind you, watching you, all that sort of stuff, it can be much more pressure than just in your bedroom, you know, maybe your mum doing some vacuum in the background. That's about it.
They always say strange things happen on land. You know, the lesser teams can come through and take out some big ones. Big teams can choke. So you never know what is going to happen on the land, and that is why it's such important. It teaches you all that composure and all that sort of good stuff. So we're seeing a good pistol so far.
Very nice pistol. Mr. Jack had a good pistol round to start off the last one as well.
Yeah, unfortunately they did lose it, but this is a good performance so far. They all have one apiece, so it's going to be the last guy left for Lyndon McBride. Goes down to Gomez. Good pistol, and that's a good start for Dink. That's exactly what they need to keep the momentum going on this T side. So we're going to see them start this round yet again. One up. Got a UMP on the board for Gomez. The Tech 9 armor buy coming through.
UMP versus an eco. Let's switch over and watch the UMP player. Let's see what he can do.
Definitely. He's got the gun.
Oh, and we get to him as he gets a kill. Good timing. He's on 3 health though, but that's okay. He got a kill. Did he almost throw that grenade at his teammate?
I'm not quite sure, but it's not a bad little SMG to have against the eco. And JKS finds one with his SMG. So they're going to get this bomb onto site, get it down, get that money. There's 4 members left alive. Dink. We'll have to see what Wicked Seek and Daodix try and do.
Well, if you want someone to try and get it back for you, Wicked Seek's the man.
Definitely, he's been playing so well today.
Sitting on 17 kills. Look at that. Bigfoot, 19 kills for that. Bigfoot's having a great game.
He is.
A really strong game.
Very well.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff there from Wicked Seek. Takes down JKS. They won't try and do anything else, so maybe just try and get some exits, but definitely not able to retake the site.
No. Well, no.
So we'll get an exit here, though. Surely. No, not quite.
Nope. 11-6 is the score line now. So we're expecting one up to have a strong game, and they are, but Dink slowly pulling away here. Look like they could go through seeded first to face Bald Crew in the semi-finals, leaving Hype Gaming. Geez, that's a good game. Hype and one up. That's going to be a cracker of a semi, JB.
It will be.
Two
the semi's
strong
looking real good.
Ball Crew as well, but they've been a little bit off today. They've got through to the semis, which just shows they're a class team. But 2 draws, 2 15-15 draws for them in the pool play.
You know, we expected Dink to be pretty good with the new lineup they have, but they are looking superb, actually. They started off a little bit slow on this map, losing that pistol.
We could send these guys to DreamHack and they'd win it for Australia, I've no doubt.
They are looking pretty sharp, but I thought one up would be a little bit closer in this one, especially now they're on CT. They'll have next round is where we'll see whether they can get back into it. But there's a good start here for the T's, and they are. I'm sort of hoping to see this duel happen any second, but it doesn't look like it's happening just yet.
And last man alive, Wicked Sick. Best player, last man alive.
He does have that 5-7 and armor, but he's facing the wrong way. He doesn't hear him. Like, the guy wasn't shift walking or anything. He just didn't hear him. And not a bad round for Dink. They won that one pretty convincingly.
Well, Kickly, as long as you're discreet and you don't act like a total dick, yeah, you can.
Bring BYO Land Cafe, I'm pretty sure.
Because we will have some beers here for us later on. JB's smiling already. You driving today?
Wait. I did actually.
Oh, bad luck.
Yep, that's the problem.
And you on your P's?
No.
No. We can't have any on your P's, can you? At least on your Opens you can have 1 or 2.
No, so we're actually seeing them getting the side here. Tag.
That's a good shooting
Daotix
again.
and Philo, 1 apiece. So good start for 1UP as they try and win back their first buy round of this half.
And they need it. They need to switch the momentum up and get this round to stay in this game. I think if they lose this and it goes 13-6, we can pretty much see Dink coming through to win.
Yeah, especially because they'll start to really get down on the money.
Yeah.
It really hurts CT side. You need to get rolling. You need to win those rounds consecutively in a row. No one's actually coming to this side. It looks like Jim Niso with his Wasteland Rebel AK.
So Jim's got the bomb.
Certainly does. They're going to try and get into the B side, but there's only 2 members left alive, and one pops out of fence. Lyndon McBride not able to find a frag. Jim Niso missing him as well. But Lyndon actually found one on Goomba, so Jim Niso, last man.
Can he 1-5 clutch this?
I would not think he can. So he'll either try and save his weapon or try and get the bomb down. Certainly knows there's one there. And he just loses it.
Bad luck, Jim Niso.
That's nothing. And 1UP, the start that they need to finally try and come back. And this is CT-sided. They need to win the next probably 2 or 3 in a row.
Comeback trainers left the station. All aboard the 1UP dudes. And they're recoing it up. No, they're buying.
They're going to go for their buy. It's a little bit of a strange one, but they just have enough to get what they need. So it's going to be equal. As I said, 1UP really needs to win this one.
And sorry, Filthy Mutt, but Burrito's actually not in this match. He was in the last match.
Poor Burrito. You're going to see a bit of a... They haven't really done too much on A for the past couple of rounds, so maybe they'll try and do that. Can generally be in mid-oriented. But it's a good defense, though. I think they're going up for a bit of a boost, actually, if we go over to some of these boys. They're looking at the boost spot and in mid, but generally ready to go. We've got Gomez up on the boost spot. Looking out over vents. No frags as of yet, though. We're going to see one come in any second, but a nice late smoke coming from 1UP. I'll hold that push right off. Smokes that whole entryway off.
Yep.
Pretty impregnable now.
43 seconds left in the round. Very cautious approach from both teams. Still a 5-on-5. And all the action's happening at the end of the warehouse. The garage.
Kicker V Battle of Brisbane is the last Sunday of every month, I believe.
Yeah.
For 4 months.
And I'm sure it'll be rinsed and repeated after that because it's been so successful.
Definitely has. And we're actually going to see the plant coming down from Jim Niso. So not a bad little performance here. He's got one. Does go down. So Defuse.
Huge crowd. Shout out from the crowd on that kill as well.
Defuse going to come in for 1UP. And again, that's that round that they needed.
And don't be afraid to check the Cyber Gamer forums for the Battle of Sydney details as well, which Mav's also helping co-organise.
Lots of lands going around the country now.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, it's an 8-team comp and there's already 12 there, so you can sign up, but you've got 4 teams ahead of you waiting to sub in for a fail-out team, so you mightn't probably get a game. You got to be quick. It's as simple as that. You have to be quick. These tournaments are filling up very quick when they're open for registration, and you've got to get on it.
Definitely, and there's good players signing up, wanting to play.
It's fantastic.
Some practice in.
Yeah. Round 21 underway. Dink still holding a 4-round lead with a 12-8, but we've seen 2 rounds in a row now back in favour of 1UP, and the momentum is shifting to them. They're getting some money. They're buying the guns they need. But, just as I give them a big pump up, they pick up another 3 kills. This is going to possibly be another round to them here.
Definitely. The eco for...
Mr. Jack gets 1.
The eco for Dink, not proving enough, but JKS is a good player. He's going to find a couple on the eco.
Yeah. I'd say he's almost probably the best player on that team. And as I say that, I curse him and he dies.
He's dead.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
What a bastard. 12-9 is the scoreline. Remember, there's no overtime. If this ends up 15-all, it is a draw. And based off the draw, while JB does that, I'll work out what's going to happen if that's the case.
So we are looking at this one. See how they come in. Where you're going to see 9-12 coming in for 1UP as they try and get a couple more rounds on the board. So they're looking good, but Bigfoot's already taken down one, actually. Deo Cutie looking to die. Bit of a spray coming in here from Exy as he finds one on top of the vent roof. Actually, Jim Niso finds one onto Wicked 6, so that's a good start for the Tees as they try and get in. It's a 4v3. Jim Niso's here and ready. Bomb going to go down any second. The Bomb's actually still trying to get in. They are almost ready.
So, JB, coming through the first 2 rounds, Dink dropped 7 rounds, and 1UP have dropped 7, and Dink have dropped 6. So, or 7 and 8. So, this Dink, if it draws, Dink will be seeded 1.
Okay.
They currently have lost 1 less round in pool play.
Dink have the advantage.
Yeah. So, 1UP, need to win it. A draw will not get them seeded first.
No. So, it is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
For them. They have got the advantage in the game. They've got the advantage ready.
And they're clawing the rounds back. It's amazing. It's great.
Yeah, 1UP looking to get it back into it. They've won a couple in a row. And that is going to be a Dink victory, though, for this round. So that is going to hurt 1UP just a little bit.
Yeah, it breaks that momentum they've had. They've got 3 in a row back on them, and that just got halted. Absolutely halted.
Not a bad start, though. CTs they had, but it sort of just all fell apart.
Disco, round them up, man. Let's get as many people in here as we can, particularly when JB and Cam are doing the semis and the final later this afternoon. We want to get as many in here as we can. Let's get 1,000, 2,000 people watching. Why not?
Aim big. So we're going to see 1UP try and hold off this, and they actually started off pretty successfully, 1 apiece. Wicked 6 found 2, as he's done so well throughout the day. Played very, very well.
It's all in that Jerry Seinfeld picture he's got as his avatar.
It's definitely working for him.
Yes, it is.
So 4v3 on the tables now for these guys as they try and hold off this A push. Bit of a flank on, and Philo actually takes down the bomb carrier, so this is devastating.
Wicked 6 poking forward. To his detriment.
Gomez with the AWP. Great stuff. Looking sharp.
Yeah, he's saying, look, I might be the manager, but guys, watch. This is how you AWP. 3-2.
Sub himself in.
Was that?
Can sub himself in next time Vox plays.
Absolutely.
Taking over, boys.
Get himself an MSI T-shirt or something.
Looking to see as they're taking it slow, though, because there's only...
Oh, that's
Vox
interesting. Battle of Sydney's once every 3 weeks, and Battle of Brisbane's once every 4. Very interesting. Go Sydney.
Definitely come into this
one.
one.
Yeah, that door, man. I'm glad he shot that door. That door's speaking shit about him all day.
It's been watching A-side for a long time.
Yeah. Giving the positions away and that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bigfoot goes down, though, and that is going to be a 1UP taking that round back. This is just what they needed. They would have been screwed on the money if they lost that one.
Yeah.
So well-timed victory.
Yep. 13-10 it's going to take it to. Not quite the nail-biter, but definitely the tension is building in the atmospheric room out there as the players are getting more and more towards the pointy end of the competition. The last few rounds of the day now. 6 rounds left in pool play. And Lyndon with another achievement. Oh, he's having a great day. First day he's ever played Counter-Strike Go, and he's getting every achievement under the sun. So him and Sleepy Koala. Counter-Strike. What did I say? Counter-Strike. Oh, did I? Oh, it must be Defrag TV.
Defrag. So we're actually going to see Wicked Seek opening.
Oh, I said it
account.
right. It was trying to pay you out. What a noob. No. Good thing I got JB to back me up. That's all.
We got this.
Yeah.
So CT, they can only lose one more round, probably for the rest of the match, if they have any hope of winning this one. And it is looking good for them. They've already got 2 kills on the opening of the defense here. And 1UP looking to hold this one pretty effectively. Because if CTs lose 1, it goes to 14, and then they can lose no more.
While Mr. Jackson, if they want to be seeded 1 coming out of it. Now, they're both through. So, ladies and gentlemen, both of these teams are going through to the semis. It's just who gets to take on Ball Crew and who gets to take on Hype. Ball Crew have been a bit shaky, so they're the ones you want to take on. Having said that, they've been practicing for the last few hours and have probably got their teamwork back together.
Wicked Seek and Feel like we got 1 apiece, and that's a victory for 1UP there, 11-13. Much closer.
Very good. They needed that. All right, so we're going into round 25. 5 rounds to go here in pool play. This is Pool B. Hype Gaming and also Bald Crew are through from Pool A. These two teams are going through from Pool B. It is literally just to see who plays who now. And a draw or a win will seed Dink as one, and One Up need the win.
You can really tell the competitiveness of these players because you really see them when they come to matches that don't matter so much. They still absolutely play it out as hard as they can. They never want to lose.
No.
That is such a great.
No, there's too much pride on the line in the community. Yeah.
Yep. You could play land for no prize money, and teams would still want
so
to come
the
and
big
win.
push is happening over at A. If we can get over and watch that. Here they come into A.
Philo's found
so they're
two.
decoing straight in here. The bomb is on the ground. It's picked back up. Going for a quick plant.
They need this plan.
Oh, did he get it down?
No.
No, he didn't. He was close.
So that's going to make it 13-12. And this is right up and close now. This has been a massive.
We've already had 2 draws today.
Streak.
This could be our third.
6 rounds of the last 7 have gone to 1 up. Ooh. So we got a close game over in the other match.
Both games are 12-13.
12-13.
I mean, the other game they're only playing for pride, but good luck to them.
Yeah.
So this one's a huge 5-man B rush.
This is a B rush. All AK's open. Lyndon McBride is ready. He got a good nade off and a good spray, but Bigfoot
nice
having nothing to say
Who's
about
that
it.
Bigfoot?
Let's find one.
Man, if I wasn't live at a land, I'd be thinking that guy had an aimbot on that one. That's a brilliant shot.
JKS and Bigfoot pick up one apiece. They get in. JKS finds another. So this is the round that we're looking for to try and get in. Philo, last man standing, as he tries to make his way into this one. He's going to have to 1v3 as one of the members is in vents. So that's going to make it pretty tough. Doesn't find him. Goes 14, down. That 12. Is the 14th round.
Yeah.
This is literally the last chance that One Up have to save this game.
Yep.
They lose another.
If they lose this, I might as well turn off the computers.
Well, it's going to be a problem for them because they'll probably won't have enough money to buy.
Okay.
So they'll have to eco on the last round, which would be absolutely terrible for them.
Yeah, travesty.
So that's why it's like the double you can't win. I mean, normally you'd be like, oh, well, a draw, whatever. But it's especially bad because you're going to guarantee the loss, essentially, if you lose this round.
And then you've got the Ball Crew as your opposition. Bigfoot with an early kill, though, for... Goomba goes down.
Philo. Find that
Dink,
one.
Pick up one, lose one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wicked sick with that orb.
And Bigfoot was their star player, so it's all down to Jim Nassus and the 2 Voxy men.
Yep, looking sharp on this one. Will he find... Ooh. Almost hit him.
So is he just like random shooting smoke down and hoping? Mr. Jack picking up a double.
I think he went for
game.
The squeak there. That is probably game. Wicked sick.
He's on 3 health.
3 HP. If he can save the AWP, maybe they have a chance.
Oh, he got a kill.
Did get a kill, but this is going to really hurt next round. I mean, having one weapon here, and I think Philo has a bit of money, so he can probably buy himself. So they'll have probably 2 buys at least, and then a couple of half buys on the board.
Okay.
So it's going to be a rough round, but there is still a chance to draw the game. But it doesn't matter because the games they've lost first seed.
Yep. Boom! There's the draw, and we have our seeds, Mav.
So good stuff from Dink coming out of this group stage is looking very impressive.
So the semi-finals, Dink will be playing Brave Crew, and Hype will be playing...
The Brave Crew.
Brave Crew, Ball Crew. They're brave as well. They're taking on Dink.
Well, I kept calling them Bad Crew last time.
Bad Crew, Ball Crew, Brave Crew.
It's because they never name themselves. I can never read it.
The Disco Crew.
Yes. So we are seeing a couple of the rounds come in here, and they are just going to run into this one. They know exactly what the situation is, and they've just gone, yeah, we can just run into side. Yeah. Wicked Sick doesn't care, though. He's going to take them all down. And this is actually a great round for One Up. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too little, too late.
Nice shooting, though.
It was great shooting. Exy found a couple as well.
Wicked Sick's almost 30 bomb.
He almost has. One more to go, and they've won that round, so keep themselves in the game for a little bit longer. Yep. He tries to go for that 30 bomb. Wicked Sick has played out of his mind this tournament so far.
Wicked Sick's looking like your MVP from this pool. Yeah.
From all the games we've watched, he's probably been the best. I mean, we haven't seen too many Dink games to see what their scores have been.
No, see, they could have had some. They had some strong games, so clearly they've had some good players. But
from what we've seen, Wicked Sick has been on point.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, do you? Oh, I believe the MVP was JB.
Yep.
Oh,
and that's another round. Goomba actually took a team kill on Gomez. Dink.
Yeah, Dink it throwing the mats.
It's the big choke. Yeah.
Oh, beer.
Going to finish the game up. Probably 15-15 at this rate.
I had way too many beers Friday night. Oof. Although maybe not the beers did it to me. Probably Skull and vodka. That was probably what... Really? Yeah. Well, I was doing shots. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's how I roll. Grand Theft Auto and a bottle of vodka on a Friday night. Can't go wrong.
Jeez.
Yeah, I have a pretty rockin' life. No, that was a punter who was here today. He was telling us he was coming through traffic on his motorbike like he was in Grand Theft Auto. It's like, dude, this is real life, man. You're in a car. You're not just respawning at the hospital. You might respawn at the hospital, but you probably don't have a brain cell. Yeah.
So we are looking at this final round as we sort of wait for these guys to go in. But Wicked Sick is from behind, and he's find them both. The double. And this will be one up. Probably saving the game, making it a draw. So we're going to see a third draw, but it's not going to help them, unfortunately. This is why every round matters throughout the group stages. You can't just throw them away to the lesser teams, is what happens some of the times.
Right.
And this is going to be probably Goomba dying any second now. It is a 2v1, of course, but he does have to get the bomb down
Goomba.
to win this one.
I used to play with a Goomba back in RTCW and ET. Different Goomba, obviously, but same name.
Oh, they know he's there. He misses the shot.
All he tried to do every match was get a Goomba kill, and then he'd be happy. Goomba. Just come over the headset.
Oh, the stuffed up grenade there from Wicked Sick actually hit the box in front of him, but actually takes him down. That's going to be a draw coming out for this one.
GG's all round from the teams there.
And that is, I wonder if they know that was, how many rounds they needed. So if we bring up the scores, we can take a look at Wicked Sick getting 32 frags,
yeah.
32 and 17 with 7 MVPs for the game. Outstanding performance all day from him. He's looked so good.
Definitely the MVP
71 points. Yeah, I think. Even though they didn't even lose this game. So I would definitely give Wicked Sick
Looking
the MVP.
at the draws, one team lost 7 rounds in the pool play and one team lost 8 rounds in the pool play. So, yeah.
Score. Unreal.
Well, we've had 3 ties. That's all right. You can count T's on a screen, though, so I was pretty impressed. That's all right. We do need beer. I need to go home and watch the Reds play. We on the cam, Mav? There we go. Hey, go the Reds!
Reds going to be on later today?
Yeah, 4 o'clock match. I'm heading off right now to go and watch the Reds play, get their ass kicked by the Hurricanes. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Battle of Brisbane. Pool play is over. 2 pools have been played. 4 teams are left. And we'll be back. When are we back, Mav? I'll get back in a couple of minutes. JB will be interviewing the MVPs. We'll try and round up Andrew as well, just so the fanboys at home get to have a look at the long flowing locks.
They've not gone home
as,
already.
Mav and JB stroke his hair from each side, all that sort of thing. 4 p.m. start for the semis is the word that has just entered into my ear. So come back 4 p.m., but hang around. We've got the MVP, Mont and Wicked Sick.
Wicked Sick.
GG's, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the pool play. We'll be back 4 p.m., roughly around then. Battle of Brisbane, semi-finals, final.